Mental illnesses affect 1 out of 4 Americans, 1 out of 5 children. Children as young as 14, even younger.
This is Greg Barber. His son Neil, an all-star lacrosse player at Manhasset High School, had a normal childhood and then was diagnosed with schizophrenia in his sophomore year.
He was becoming less confident. He was, even in lacrosse, all of a sudden, he wasn't going to the goal. He wasn't shooting like he used to be. He wasn't as aggressive.
Greg Barber speaks to parents about the importance of opening up about mental illness and asking for help.
The problem that I see with mental illness is that everybody was, at least in my family, were embarrassed to talk about it.
Opening up to friends, teachers, or doctors can put a family in far better control of the situation.
The mental illness can not only affect the person who's ill, the mental illness can affect the entire family.
Greg Barber shared the story about his son Neil with Manhasset High School coach Bob Rule. Bob Rule took the story to his students, and what happened next was extraordinary.
I ran into a parent at a lacrosse unit I was at. I asked how his son was doing, who'd been a terrific player for me, and he said that he had been at Pilgrim State for the past 10 years. And I was shocked. I had no idea. I asked what was wrong. He said he was suffering from schizophrenia.
Meals Wheels is a program that Mr. Rule started.
Neil was a kid here at Manhasset who was diagnosed with schizophrenia, and so we decided to make baked goods and cookies that we brought to him in the hospital, but then he had this great idea that we could do a canned food drive that we could do here like as a dance. Instead of paying to get into a dance, we brought canned food, and he sent that all to homeless people, so that was really great.
Meals Wheels is a program that Manhasset has taken charge of, and students here have been working towards raising and collecting cans for the homeless. The main point of it is to bring awareness towards mental illness.
Well, I know that Neil was a lacrosse player also, and I just think like if someone on my team had this type of illness, I don't really even know what I would say. Obviously it would decrease their athletic ability, and I would probably reach out to them and see what I can do.
It was cool to think a kid who was walking in the same halls as us just a couple years ago, and to make him feel good about himself, to make sure he knows that he's not different from anyone else.
My name is Greg Barber. I'm Neil Barber's father. And I'm here specifically to say thank you to Manhasset for what's happened in the last 6-7 months.
The New York Islanders congratulated Meals Wheels for their outstanding public service project and invited them to a free skate at Nassau Coliseum.
There is a Meals Wheels event for awareness for mental illness and also raising food for hungry families around Long Island. The Islanders gave us an arena. As you can see behind me, we got the whole ice skating rink. This is all about outreach and how we can talk to people about mental illness and have people be able to be comfortable about talking about mental illness. The Islanders have been incredible. It's all about outreach and how many people we can reach. We can help more people.
With the participation of young people, events like Long Island Queen's NAMI Walk and other walks like it across the country are making a real difference in changing hearts and minds.
The best thing about this event is the more people we can reach, the more people we can help.
It's personal because it comes out around our age and people are dropping out of college and not getting jobs because of it.
We are so excited because we raised $8,000 all together.
Raising all the money for NAMI is awesome. It makes me feel really good, and I'm sure it makes everyone else feel really good because we're getting people to know what goes on with people with mental illnesses, and it's you're trying to break the stigma, and it really feels good because you can get the word out to certain people and to a lot of people, and you know that you've made a difference.